What's up, everyone? Back with another episode of Jack and Joe. What do you know?
All right, so our first segment today, Joe, is going to be your favorite ice cream. So we've been usually going a little bit of breakfast and lunch in our favorite segments, but now we're going for dessert, one we haven't done yet. What's your favorite ice cream, Joe?
I don't know, people are gonna hate me for this,
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna probably get made fun of, but vanilla. Vanilla ice
Ah,
cream all the way. I
boring.
know, people tell me that all the time. Literally, the word vanilla means boring. I mean,
Exactly.
people
You
use
look
the
in the
word
dictionary,
vanilla,
it just says boring.
and they say boring, and it's just what I like. I'm sorry, but I enjoy it. I really do. What about you, Jack?
Well, I'm not as boring as you, Joe, but I'm going to go mint chocolate chip. I like the contrast between the smooth, minty ice cream and just like the hardness of the chocolate. A very good combination of flavors, just melting in my mouth. I just love it so much. How about your favorite topping on ice cream? Maybe we could cover that too.
First of all, I'd like to address that mint chocolate chip is my least favorite. That's just the worst. If I want a mint,
Says one who likes vanilla.
if I want a mint, I'd go brush my teeth or chew mint gum. I really don't think there should be a mix of
Hey,
chocolate chip.
you don't have to brush your teeth. Just eat mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the same thing. You know, the vanilla whitens your teeth. It's the same thing. Doesn't hurt at all.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think it is. Anyways, the topping, graham cracker crumble, all the way.
Ooh.
Just because, I mean, it adds to my vanilla. I mean, it really does. I feel like I'm eating like a,
Mhm.
something with a cheesecake cheesecake has graham cracker crumble, and that's what I
Mhm.
associate with it. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, this could be like a cake. It's
Mhm.
practically a cake. I love it. It's so good.
No, that's a good topping, Joe. But I think I would go with crushed nuts. I like the salty nuts on top of my ice cream, a little sweet and salty. Adds a little crunch factor too, which I like. It's actually healthy too. I like healthy topping on my ice cream. It's pretty good to me. But that wraps up our favorite ice cream segment. And now we're going to go to our favorite TV show. Anything ranging from, something like The Office or like Parks and Rec if you're into that junk. So what would you say, Joe? Favorite TV show?
Again, I'm just being so basic, and I'm gonna get ridiculed, but it's The Office. I'm sorry, but
I can back that.
I watched it when it was on Netflix. I probably watched it 3 or 4 times straight through
Mm-hmm.
for
Me as
fun.
well. Me as well.
And then I'd go through on days I was bored and just pick my favorite episodes and watch them. And this would be hours on end.
I think many
This-
people could relate to the
This is
situation.
yeah, this is really I would do that during quarantine. Oh my goodness, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I could quote a lot of the cold opens in The Office. I can quote them like word for
Definitely.
word.
Definitely.
That's just how much I know.
Although
Alright.
The Office is a good TV show, I'm gonna have to go with Rick and Morty. Now, just a little discretion advised. This is not something for children. There's some abusive language and some scenery in there not suggested for children. But Rick and Morty, if you don't know what that is, that's about this character name. His name is Rick Sanchez. He's the smartest man in the universe. Him and his grandson Morty, they go on adventures, have some wild times, some comedy in there too. Might not appeal to your comedy taste, but it appeals to mine. Anytime I sit back, watch Rick and Morty, it's always a good time. They never let me down. So yeah, that's my favorite TV show. And then we're gonna go over to our last segment here, which is going to be our favorite school lunch. Now there's some pretty bad school lunch.
Woo!
But there are some good ones too. They did make some good choices. So what's your favorite school lunch, Joe?
Oh man, just starting to salivate. It's really we're doing this really early in the morning. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm getting really hungry just thinking about it. Italian panini, they are so good. They're amazing. The bread is toasted just perfectly. It's buttered.
Mm.
The meat inside, the cheese, it's delicious, and I love
Scrumptious.
it. I love it. It's a treat every day.
Absolutely amazing.
What about you, Jack?
Well, my favorite school lunch, I'm gonna have to go with the General Tso chicken bowl. As opposed to some people say popcorn chicken bowl, the stereotypical answer around the high school and around the whole school district.
Boring.
I'm gonna have the General Tso chicken bowl. I like the sweetness of like the sauce on the chicken, along with like the rice and broccoli. Just makes for a good time. If you're a China chef, they make some pretty good General Tso chicken, but you get to enjoy that at school. So I feel like that's a win-win situation.
Yeah. And when they make the rice just right too.
Sometimes they do overcook the rice, and that's a letdown.
Yeah,
But the chicken usually makes up for the rice.
yeah, but it's good. I like it too.
It's
It's not my
very
favorite,
good.
but I really do like that.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Jack,
Jack and Joe, what do you know?